This is a good start. This is what you want to see. I love this horn. I love seeing these horn breaks. So I'm no concern for that. You know, picking up the drop cage because you never know when the siren song is just gonna be busted for you. Okay, hold on. Before we even take a look at this, I want to see something. I want to take a look at some of these. So, Impressive has a tuned on it. That's it. Okay. Let's go to Stygian here. Ice of Pyre does. Okay. Titan's Gratitude does. Crypt Builder does. I thought Crypt Builder would get it. Okay. See upgrade paths. You could not, because we have not seen them yet. You have to actually see them. What's action? Triggered on this unit's turn before it attacks. Okay. Okay. Incant, gain 1 shard. Deal 3 damage per shard to the front enemy unit. Or apply 1 frostbite per shard to enemy units. I'm leaning towards frostbite. I want to go with the frostbite. The damage just seems not that great because it's after everything attacks. So, I don't know how we're looking, but I think we're gonna take the unit draft to see if we can get some. We can get some direction for this. I think that would be fantastic. Okay. So I think we're gonna set up on bottom and see how we can make this work. Okay. Oh, that's actually good to know, is that if it doesn't attack, you don't lose it. That's actually very, very good to know. And it's just gonna die. You probably should have put the Trade Steward down. That's just a misplay. Also, I'm a little bit less interested in these cubes now that I realize it's just the front unit anyway. I was a little bit more interested before, but that makes me a lot less interested in it, which is okay. It being 0 is really good, really interesting, but that's okay. No, we're gonna take a little bit of damage, but well, you know, I like to get one kind of trial run out. You know, you gotta feel it out a little bit. I'm actually really excited to try this Crypt Builder. I think maybe the armor here, weirdly enough. Just because, like, it's a free incant right now, and, like, we're a little bit low on survivability. I might regret it here. I'm really interested. Is Soulguard 2? Yeah, Soulguard does have 2. I was really interested in this Nameless Siren, but I think we just want our Soulguard to live. So I think we're just gonna take Titan Sentry here. I don't know, it's nothing's really speaking to me right now. I do think we need to get kind of a good unit and get something a little bit more buffed up. Not really the units I was looking to see. So I think we're just gonna kind of go along with the idea that we're not gonna need it for right now. Actually getting Endless on this could be really good. I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. That way we don't really have to worry about our champion dying 1, and then we can move him up with all that HP, and it should be a good amount. Yeah, I can see us taking this. I'm okay with this. I think what would be interesting is if Soulguard. I want to see what its upgrade paths do. Because right now, it's looking a little lackluster. Wait. Oh. My understanding of this was incorrect. which is actually very good for me. My actual understanding of this was that he lost his shards every time, but I now see he does not lose his shards every time. Which means, like, he's just gonna be applying straight up frostbite. Yeah, I can slow down the play a little bit. So yeah, well, I didn't set a stream marker. There we go. So basically, he doesn't attack. For his attack, he just puts on his frostbite. Okay, I'm very excited for this. I'm extremely excited for this now that I saw how that interaction works. I like Flash Freeze, they're just better coaches for us right now. Water Helper is a little bit nicer now that we kind of have the Sentry. Kind of leaning more towards taking it now. But we do have the Endless, so I'm not really concerned about that. Oh, the Nameless Siren comes back. We're incanting a lot, so every time he attacks, he is putting on Frost. Yes, which actually makes the other one a lot more interesting to me. I thought basically he was going... I didn't realize it was in place of his attack. I thought actually he had an attack value, so it's like, that's a little lame. But I guess that makes sense. So he kind of ramps up. Nameless Siren could be really interesting, but we don't actually have enough room for them. Do we ever want to take... Capacity? I think so. I think we're gonna go ahead and take Nameless Siren. I think she'll help us take care of some of the big stuff before Soul Guard has to, so I'm kind of happy about that. I do want to go right. I know we could get some, but I was gonna say, I think we need... There's a lot of Frostbite. Artifacts are really gonna help us here, so I kind of wanted to risk it a little bit. I actually think maybe picking up doors is very good for us. We could be running into some issues. We're gonna go ahead and skip it because it makes us, I think, overall weaker, but it does stop some leakage issues, which if we run into, could be very massive. Okay, hopefully this isn't the push one. Okay. Enemies enter with Rage 2, Talos gains armor on Slay. I'm not concerned. I was gonna be very concerned if we got the one that pushes our units. That one would... I'm not gonna say it would have been a disaster, but it would have made it a lot harder to play. That's entirely... I have no faith. Okay. I think in this one, Nameless Siren's just gonna be like sacrificial. Oh, she's still attacking. So that kind of sucks. But that's okay, because we're not actually too concerned about that. I wouldn't know how that interaction works out, actually. I'm very interested to see that. That doesn't kill you, so maybe... This isn't really what you want to see. Hopefully I get a torch or something to take care of this. But I would really like to put my shark out. Oh, no, we whiffed and didn't get the shark. What do we do? We just play you. And honestly, just hope the shark comes back. Ugh. That's really, really terrible for us, though. This is not good. Yeah. Yep. Nope. We've screwed this one up quite a bit. I think we're basically going to get our shark back like immediately here. We're not really going to be able to do that. Oh, this is bad. I'm very upset about this one. We're still doing okay, but we need to get the shark right now. I was gonna say, if we don't get the shark, we're in a very, very big trouble. Ugh. We're gonna restart this one. Finally hit the shark though, which is nice. We're gonna kill it. Alright, that's I kinda actually thought, because we have so much frostbite and that damage, like I didn't think we were gonna lose because we're gonna get the shark back. It's very good to see right now that we're, I don't want to say we're incredibly strong, but we do have a lot of strength. Because we had a whole nother round of that up at the top as well, so. Outlet of the Ancients gets a little bit interesting here. But I don't, like, we kind of passed on some of the other stuff, but maybe it's okay to take this one. And I know we said because we had the Endless, but we flooded our deck a little bit too much, so that's not really where we want to be. I think maybe taking this. I don't think that's a banner unit, so I don't think that's a big issue. See, I guess the thing is, like, I kind of want to get rid of this Nameless Siren right now. I think the Nameless Siren was a bad pickup, so we're actually going to look to get rid of it, which is why I picked up that totem. We're going to go to the Merge of the Magic over here, so I think maybe we just get... I think draw. I think I'm looking for some draw. I think more spells right now is what we're kind of leaning more towards. Yeah, I feel as though the Siren was going to look good. So that's 4 stacks of shard. So he gets a lot of attack on this one, which is kind of interesting. 5 frostbite, then he gets like 35 plus attack, but I think we're all in on frostbite territory. Okay, I think we need Nameless Siren to go. Which is really sad. But I think after that last one, we basically realized that it's not good to miss. We really don't want to miss. Let's hold it. I think maybe just putting this holdover is not bad. I mean, it's always 10. Frostbite. I think 10 Frostbite is very good for us. Yeah, I actually really enjoy Soul Guard right now because I like the discard mechanic. Like, I really like the offering mechanics they have in this game, and I think Soul Guard, because so many of his things discard, sets you up really early to make that work, which I really enjoy. Okay, this is what you like to see. Actually, too, with the monuments, a little bit more interesting as well. It's gonna do less in total, but he's gonna have less frostbite on him, but I think that's fine. It does really suck how he's just gonna get frostbite, but at the same time, I don't think there's anything that we can really do to stop that. Oh, I didn't want to discard that. It might have been smarter just to get some frostbite rolling on this guy in the below, but I think... I don't know. It's an interesting point. Okay. I think maybe just focusing on him a little bit now. Let's go ahead and put that on you. There we go, we hit it. It did just blow up the guy in front though, so that was less good for us. But next, because we picked up this offering totem, we definitely are looking for some ember. Something to cheat out some of our spells would go a really long way with this. I think we want to play you down here. I think the helical up here takes care of you. Yeah. I think we're happy with this. We're putting on a lot of frostbite, which maybe looked a little bit counterproductive there, but by putting on that extra frostbite, he's gonna take 63 damage next turn, so we're gonna end up getting that kill. Yeah, I think we just want to go up here and do some of that. I'm okay hitting Soul Guard with that, just to get an extra shard going. We need to take a look at Soul Guard here and see how his action works with Cuddlebeard. It says apply 2 Frostbite per shard. So what that doesn't quite answer us though is like, what defines? Like, what is that? I want to see how much we add. So we're going to slow it down a little bit more, because Cuddlebeard might have a weird interaction with it. So he had 5, and he had 34. He had 16. So it's just 2 on top of that. Okay, that's how I thought it was going to be. But basically it's like he starts with a shard. And actually, I think later it's going to be like he starts with a single shard. Woo! Okay. Frostbite just got interesting. Do we want a freeze card in our hand at all? Not really. So we're not really looking for that. I think we're just gonna skip this one. A bunch of shields could be kind of nice. I don't think we need it though. I think I'm pretty happy with our deck, and I don't want to mess it up. Even that totem, I don't think is all that great. Do we have any units to power up? We have you, but we like didn't even play you last time. You're just a little bit too expensive for us. Because we're probably gonna draw you with, like, we drew him with Offering Monument that we can't play him, and that's really sad. It's like, it's kind of like probably better not to play Offering Totem at the start. I kind of like maybe another holdover on Flash Freeze, honestly. I think I want to get rid of the Train Stewards here. The Train Stewards, I think, need to go. I think getting the money for future spell upgrades is what we're looking for. I do think duplicating this Flash Freeze is the right play, because it's essentially, in my eyes, solving our... Yeah, there's no way we're taking enemies heal to full when they go up a floor, so that basically ruins our run. I'm not about that. Okay, that's a little bit interesting. We could play you down here now, and just get Soul Guard going up to the top, which is, like, maybe not as good, all things considered. But... see, that is one downside, is, like, it's hard to start the front. Like, you can't put damage on the front, really, with this, so that's a little bit of a downside right now. You're dying. I'm guessing because he's putting it on, and you're gonna take it before you leave, which is good. I think we just want the incant up here now. We're gonna... we'll probably be okay living here, but we're gonna be a little bit... it's gonna be a little bit sketchy. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a little bit sketchy. We want to put one on the bottom here. I know it seems a little bit strange, but that's actually fantastic. This totem just came in like really good for us. We got a lot of extra incants, which is really his purpose to me, is just to get a lot of extra incants early. Does he apply it to all units? Yeah, applying it to all units is exactly what I think it needs to be. I don't think it's necessarily busted, but I think it's kind of where the power level has to be for it to actually work. I think it's very easy to kind of just not do it. So when you're dealing with these guys, you want to make sure that you don't do what I do. We took a lot of extra damage because that nothing is going to be a problem. The incants I think are a little bit more useful for us right now, especially given that he's endless. I think the damage really doesn't matter that much. But if you're gonna kill one, you want to kill, I think it's 2 ideally. So like if you, like here, you're gonna kill, it doesn't quite work here because these guys make it a little bit weirder. But actually having these guys up front, fantastic, because they're not good. These are not gonna die and bump their attack till the end, which makes Frostbite, you know, there's pluses and minuses to Frostbite's order of kills being at the end. Alright, this is feeling really, really good though. Put a little bit more speed on. So we're just gonna like buff him up. Hopefully, I was gonna say hopefully not miss that. We did miss some incants up here, but I don't think it would be fun to have the draw unit get endless. I think that's how you get some busted runs. Yeah, we're gonna do it on this one. I don't think we've messed with doing anything on that back one. But let's take a look. This one is a little. The only reason this one got a little sketchy is because it has trample, or not trample. It has sweep and lifesteal. So, but as you can see, we're putting on 50 frostbite. So like he's up to 168, 173. So he's never really going. Like he would never heal it. Yeah. I really enjoy the free frostbite. I think I do want Unnamed Tome here, just because I'm a little bit scared of some of the triggers that we're gonna be dealing with. I'm kind of okay skipping. It's a little bit, so it is a little bit. We're in a weird spot where it might be a little bit better for us just to go and beef up our guy with armor, our Titan Sentry, I believe. Yeah, our Titan Sentry with armor to keep him alive longer. Because if he's really low on health and we don't, and like he dies before like the boss comes, we're really, really sad. Like if he has like 6 HP when the boss comes, we're really sad because we don't get to put on a lot, but I think we still might be okay. Because we have some armor generation already, I think we might be okay. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Double stack. I think the double stack on this is probably good. I think maybe we just went double stack fortify. I know, weirdly, we like passed on this basically. I think we want the double stack 50, and I think we want to just make custom one again. I think I'm just kind of okay with that. I think putting this on one of these torches to get these torches. I don't really want to hit these torches much. So I'm gonna look to get rid of them. Incant abilities trigger an additional time. Well, the only thing that could make this more busted is if we happen to get new Arcus. Okay. Phase, all spells in hand gain +1. That one's the same. Rally applies dazed 1 to enemy units. Okay. So this Arcus is going to apply dazed to our units if we summon them on that. Which is good to know. I like that. Makes it kind of more, this makes it a lot difficult with some of the other stuff going on. Not going to be difficult for ours, especially with this interaction going on now. So, like, that's really busted. So here's what I want to say. So killing one of those gets us 8 damage, but if you kill 2 of them, you're back down to 6 damage. So you really need to kind of, map it out. I think if you kill basically an autumn owl, we're already putting 14 frostbite on that guy at the start. Okay, I was gonna say, please don't go top with, don't go top with this one. That was the only, like, big scare that we had there, I think. Camp just said all exiles suffered safe fate as Talos. I did not read that one. I'm kind of okay just, I think, slamming him up top right now. I think we want to put the offering monument down, but we're not doing too much of this. Yeah. That's okay. We're also, check out his frostbite on him. His frostbite's now up to 50, so we don't have to worry about him. He's gonna just go ahead and do his own thing. Be dead. You're the rally one, right? You'll love to see the rally one here. I think we actually probably just want to silence all of these guys. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Okay. The flash freeze on the boss. Okay. We just need to, like, hit some of this. Hit the crypt builder. That's kind of what you want to see. Doesn't really matter, because like we wanted to hit some of these in the back, but that was an incredible turn for us. it would have been better maybe to try and kill the 2 guys in the back. But we did put 70. I guess it doesn't really matter because I forgot that our champion is going to put it on everybody regardless on the floor, which really makes that card good. It's really good. Like, I'm a huge fan of that card. I'm kind of okay just doing this. I don't really care about that horn break. That's one of my favorite things about this is like you can. It doesn't feel. It doesn't feel bad to play against this. He took 94. Yeah, 36 shards on this on our guy already is really good. That's almost exactly what you want to be seeing. And we're gonna be able to kill everything on this floor, and we're actually gonna be able to maximize our incants too, which is what you want to see. Whew, that feels really good. It probably was. I guess it doesn't matter. I would say it probably mattered that we killed the extinguish unit, but I don't think it did. This feels silly. Why does it feel silly? You're gonna get hit with the incant one right here, which really kind of sucks, but I also don't think I care. If we're being completely honest. Like, yeah, we hit that, but I don't think it matters. When the boss is getting how much frostbite at the end of this? He has 100 now. He got 226 frostbite. Yeah, this is good. What, the final wave? No, not the final wave yet. We might as well just throw some of that on you. Stack. We're putting on 110. That last turn we put on 110 frostbite. We should put in what 114 this time. Yeah, so we're in a good spot. Our damage is really scaled with us. This is what you like to see. All definitely due in part with this founding seal. Yeah, our guy's dying, but actually it is less scary than it feels, because it does feel like kind of sad that he's gonna kill us. But just living 4 turns, like he's gonna have 706. So we move our guy up and he has 60. He has to attack him 4 times still. So yeah, you gotta snap pick the Hoarfrost effigy. Yeah, this is gonna be GG. We're actually in a weird point now where we like want things to survive. We do really need to get our deck smaller. We really need to get our deck smaller, and I want to make this Hoarfrost effigy just a little bit better for us to use. So we're gonna go left, and then we're gonna go right. So we're going left here because we want the Merchant of Magic, and then we're gonna use the Unstable Vortex, and then this Merchant of Steel and Forgotten Boons to purge cards. So we're skipping 2 free purges because we're gonna pay for the purges later. Yeah, I don't want more cards. Yeah, no, I didn't even think about it. Like Hoarfrost effigy is, what did I say when I went into that fight? It was like the last thing we need is just like a Hoarfrost effigy to really make this broken. And we ended up hitting it. We are gonna reroll. I think putting this on like a torch is what we want to do. I'm kind of okay bumping down the Hoarfrost effigy since we're not really upset about the double stack. Yeah, they made the double stack a lot not as good. I think it was a little bit necessary. Not a huge fan of it, but I think it might have been a little bit necessary. Train Steward, I think it's okay to stay. I think maybe actually Alpha Fiend needs to go. I think Alpha Fiend can stay. Alpha Fiend will clear some stuff up at the top, so we're just gonna get rid of it right now. I want to get rid of a torch and see how we feel going into this last fight. Okay, I'm glad to actually see it's only 3 frostbite. If it was going to be like, if we were going to have more frostbite, I was going to just, if it was going to 4, I was gonna just say this is busted and they need to change it. Yeah, don't really care about that. It makes the offering totem not as good, obviously. So maybe we'll move up. Maybe we just move up and try to utilize this offering totem a little bit. Yeah, I think maybe that's probably the good play. Also, you see me gratefully misplay this? Yeah, we super misplayed this. I really thought I flipped that. Wow. Okay, we're just gonna restart on that one. That was really weird. I don't know why I put Soul in front. I think I really did think I clicked on Soul and put him in the front. But that was just... I don't know what that was. Maybe it's just better to play you down here and kill... Oh no, it doesn't kill one of them. They're both big and blue. They are both big and blue, you know, it's new cards. It's hard to tell. Also, I'm getting a little bit of a headache. It's a little hot in here, so... I'm not gonna necessarily say that's why I did it, but it definitely doesn't help this case. This is really what you want to see. Having all these zero cost cards make this offering totem a lot better. Posture check. Thank you, John. Yeah. And to hydrate, just getting everything. Please don't discard. I'm okay with that. This is actually just a phenomenal deck. This is insane to me that this is what we got going on. Yes, please. Always discard in that last one. I think we're okay just silencing this. We're not facing living armor, right? I didn't just... I'm gonna laugh if we had living armor there. I really wanted you to try and do an infinite loop. If we get offered a endless next time, I can guarantee you we're gonna be doing that. I think it's a little. I think we might need to retry a couple of times because it's a little bit sketchy to do with a card that discounts or discards. Like, I don't know. Like, if you, I want to know what the ordering is. Like, if I play I don't have one, so I can't really do it. But like, if I play one of these, does it, like, when does the incant trigger? I think it's the big deal. And also, how does it work? Like, if it kills itself, when does it get put on back? Do I need another thing to draw to get it? So that also might stop us. Well, I now understand that we have some real science in the mix here. So it will happen. I think we do just want to, like, hit that guy with the attune. Yeah, no leakage is gonna happen, which is really fantastic to see. This is bust. Founding Seal is so busted with this shards, especially because it gets him online too. So like, you can basically have a burn right in like 2 turns, I think, if you play this right. You probably want to just take care of that to do that damage. No, maybe not. We want to get him out of the way. Hopefully we hit this, right? Nope. That's okay. We can still just play it. Which is good. Try just to maximize this chance. We're going to be putting on like 64 right now. Every time. Actually, more than that. We're going to be doing almost 100 again, so this is going to be a victory. Once the boss comes, it's just... I don't know, playing it out. I do think it's worth, though. That's probably a misplay, to be honest. I probably should have just used the Splash Freeze, but actually I do... Thinking about it, maybe not, because I think putting the Flash Freezes on that guy is a little bit better. Probably doesn't really matter. See, this is where like we're in a really kind of sketchy spot. Okay, he's doing 26, so we do want to kill these first 2 here if possible. How's the best way? I think the best way of doing it is doing something like that. Then like we get to. It sucks that we drew Hoarfrost when we did, but it's still doing 40. we're not gonna be in as great of a spot. Okay, he's still gonna die. Look at this, he's gonna die after everything is said and done, which is kind of nuts to me. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I really did. In fact, it's still, I was gonna say, it still might happen, but... So, that's a little bit nuts. Like I said, we get one attack, which is fantastic. This enables one more. We're putting on 164 per hit, so... Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Basically, we just need to live against Sarah for a few turns now, so... skipping all that. We're looking for stuff. It's funny that we took this Iron Drop Cage, and like now I'm like, what even is Siren Song? Who even cares about that card? Yeah, we do want to look for the Endless and get rid of cards, so... Wing Steel. Conserve between turns might be really nice. We didn't hit it. Are we gonna reroll? I think maybe we do this, though. Then we'll reroll. Nope. Oh, they made this better! They made it gain 2 armor. That's actually really good. Ooh, got another Hydrate here going on. Infused Mallet here is kind of nice. Because it maybe kills some of those Shade Wings that come up. It's just more that we can do on the bottom. Keeps our person alive a little bit longer. I think we want that over the Unbroken Horn. What needs to get out of the deck? The Train Steward needs to get out of the deck. I kind of want to keep the Alpha Fiend, because I keep him up top. So I do think maybe just one of these torches goes. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Hopefully this is like our fight with Little Fade. The first 2 25 runs we had that made it to the Seraph were Umbra. And also, what was it? It was Umbra, and it was, what was the other one? The Melting. So like we were hitting everything. It was the worst. I don't actually want to play you down here. So we're gonna go ahead and just hit you with the Hoarfrost to get started, and then we're gonna play you up there. Aqua be praised, Kelly. What Soul Guard says. Hey, Beulf, have you had a chance to play the beta yet? Yes, Beulf, how has your day been? I'm very sorry. I feel like I have, as the kids say, jabaited you a little bit today by saying that we were gonna play. Yeah, we need to just kill him. I played some Hell Rush today, but I think Kelly might have killed me if I said, you know what, instead of Hell Rush, or instead of trying out all the new beta stuff, I think I'm just gonna play some Hell Rush. And Hell Rush doesn't work on the beta. Damn. I was gonna say, you and me could just Hell Rush on the beta. That's next level. Okay. Time for some silliness. I'm okay with the rally. Hopefully we draw Hoarfrost here. Like, we really want Hoarfrost. Like, I really want Hoarfrost. Oh, silence on this is fantastic, by the way. Okay, I really want Hoarfrost. 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 Okay, I really want Hoarfrost, though. We did not get Hoarfrost. I think we just do this then. And then we just slam all of this. Hey, Kelly, you remember when you thought this was broken before? How about that turn? You know, I think we're just gonna go ahead and clip that turn. I gotta say, if there's one thing that turn makes me feel... I mean, the silence does nothing for me, but it's good to know for, like, if you have Stygian Melting or Stygian Umbra, it's very good. But for me, it doesn't matter. What's more important? Probably just doing this is best. Because, yeah, it doesn't really do much for me because I don't have any more units to play. We're gonna take a little bit of damage. Between Talus, Lucerys, and Living Armor, I'm gonna be looking for that card. Yeah, they made the silence really a lot better, which is kind of good because besides Living Armor, it just really felt like it was decent at best. Okay. Flash freeze. We want a flash freeze here. I think. Do we want it? This is a weird turn. I think we need to flash freeze you. That was probably a misplay. We probably actually didn't want to do that. We probably actually wanted that to happen. I wanted to try innate builds on Stygian. I made it work for the buff, but it's very, very hard. Also, another reason why this is so strong is just this Bounding Seal is just busted right now. This is kind of exactly what we want to see. We're gonna be able to. He'll die, which is what we really want. We've had by innate. Do you mean something innate, or are you talking about like a enchantment? Might have just been mistyping. If he goes mid, I think we kill him this turn. Oh, innate is the new keyword. Let's see that. This is what we want. We actually didn't hit our... we didn't hit Hoarfrost. If we hit Hoarfrost, which I guess we couldn't have. That's interesting. I kind of agree. We made it work before the buff, but it's usually very hard. What buff? I think I'm missing something. Final wave. Watch, we're gonna get Hoarfrost. The deck was still a little bit too big for Hoarfrost to work, but this is just silly. Now, this is actually what we want, so he'll die if we do that still. Some cards got it. Sweet. I want to take a look at that. Go ahead and take a look at that after this. Wow, that actually worked so fantastically. I don't know if you caught our little fade run prior to this one, but that was also something else to behold. I really would have 50-50 this, but there we go. We're gonna end this one with I think we're gonna get over 2,000 Frostbite. Yeah. 1995. What a great year. What a great year. There's just another victory in the books. Couldn't have planned this any better. Happy birthday to me, 1995. Let's do it. All right, we've got some interesting stuff. I feel like both this and our last run were just so powerful.